Hello everyone. Welcome you all to the course of Machine Learning, Module 2, Supervised Learning. I am D. Shaktivel, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Technology, KG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Today we are going to see about classification algorithms, types of machine learning classification algorithms, uses of classification algorithms. Particularly, we discuss about support vector machine algorithm, types of SVM, hyperplane and support vectors in the SVM algorithm. How does SVM works? Classification algorithm. The classification algorithm is a supervised learning technique that is used to identify the category of new observation on the basis of training data. In classification, a program learns from the given dataset or observation and then classifies a new observation into a number of classes or groups such as yes or no, 0 or 1, spam or not spam, cat or dog, etc. Classes can be called as targets or labels or categories. Unlike recursion, the output variable of classification is a category, not a value, such as green or blue, fruit or animal, etc. Since the classification algorithm is a supervised learning technique, hence it takes a labeled input data, which means it contains the input with the corresponding output. In classification algorithm, a discrete output function y is mapped to input variable x, that is y equal to f of x, where y equal to categorical output. The best example of a classification algorithm is email spam detector. The main goal of the classification algorithm is to identify the category of a given data set, and these algorithms are mainly used to predict the output of for the categorical data. Classification algorithm can be better understood using the below diagram. In the diagram, there are two classes, class A and class B. These classes have features that are similar to each other and dissimilar to each other. The algorithm which implements the classification on a dataset is known as a classifier. There are two types of classification. Number one, binary classifier. If the classification problem has only two possible outcomes, then it is called a binary classifier. Example, yes or no, male or female, spam or not spam, cat or dog, etc. Multi-class classifier, if a classification problem has more than two outcomes, then it is called as multi-class classifier. Example, classification of types of crafts, classification of types of music, types of machine learning classification algorithms. Classification algorithms can be divided into mainly two categories. One is a linear models, that is a logistic recursion, support vector machine. Non-linear model, k nearest neighbors, kernel SVM, Bayes, decision tree classification, random forest classification. Use case of classification algorithm. Classification algorithm can be used in different places. Below are the some popular uses of classification algorithms: email spam detection, speech recognition, identification of cancer tumor cells, drugs classification, biometric identification, etc. Now we are going to discuss about more on in detail about support vector machine algorithm. Support vector machine or SVM is one of the most popular supervised learning algorithm which is used for classification as well as recursion problem. However, primarily it is used for classification problem in machine learning. The goal of the SVM algorithm is to create the best line or decision boundary that can segregate n-dimensional space into classes so that we can easily put the new data point in the correct category in the future. This best decision boundary is called hyperplane. SVM chooses the extreme points or a vector that help in creating the hyperplane. These extreme cases are called as support vectors, and hence the algorithm is termed as support vector machine. Consider the below diagram in which there are two different categories that are classified using a decision boundary or a hyperplane. A positive hyperplane or a negative hyperplane, and we have a decision boundary which is a maximum margin and the support vector. Example, SVM can be understood with the example that we have used in the KNN classifier. Suppose we see a strange cat that also has some features of dogs, so we want a model that can accurately identify whether it is a cat or dog. So such model can be created by using the SVM algorithm. We will first train our model with lots of images of cats and dogs so that it can learn about different features of cats and dogs, and then we test it with this strange creature. So as support vector creates a decision boundary between these two data, that is cat and dog, and choose extreme cases, that is support vectors, it will see the extreme cases of cat and dog. On the basis of support vector, it will classify it as a cat. Consider the below diagram. SVM algorithm can be used for face detections, image classification, and test categorization. SVM can be two types. One is a linear SVM. Linear SVM is used for linearly separable data, which means if a data set can be classified into two classes by using a single straight line, then such data is termed as a linearly separable data. And classifier is used called as a linear SVM classifier. Nonlinear SVM is used for non-linearly separated data, which means if a dataset cannot be classified by using a straight line, then such data is termed as nonlinear data, and classifier used is called as a nonlinear SVM classifier. Hyperplane and support vectors in the SVM algorithm. Hyperplane, there can be a multiple lines or decision boundaries to segregate the classes in n-dimensional spaces, but we need to find out the best decision boundary that helps to classify the data points. This best boundary is known as a hyperplane of SVM. The decision of the hyperplane depend on the features present in the dataset, which means if there are two features as shown in the image, the hyperplane will be a straight line, and if there are three features, the hyperplane will be the two-dimension plane. We always create a hyperplane that has a maximum margin, which means the maximum distance between the data points. Support vectors. The data points are a vector that are closest to the hyperplane and which affect the position of the hyperplane are termed as a support vector. Since these vectors support the hyperplane, hence it's called support vector. Then how does SVM works? Linear SVM. The working of the SVM algorithm can be understood by using an example. Suppose we have a data set that has two tags, green and blue, and the data set has two features x and y. We want a classifier that can classify the pair x1, x2 of coordinates in either green or blue. Consider the below images. We have two pair of x1 and x2 which are related to green and blue. So as it is a 2D space, it is a 2D space. By adjusting using a straight line, we can classify separate two classes, but there are multiple lines that can separate two classes. These classes, consider the below images, we have multiple lines. Hence, SVM algorithm helps to find the best line or a decision boundary. The best boundary or a region is called a hyperplane. SVM algorithm finds the closest point of the line from both the classes. Closest point, the closest point of the path of the line from both the classes. These points are called support vector. The distance between a vector and the hyperplane is called margin. Vector and the hyperplane is called margin. And the goal of SVM is to maximize these margin, this margin, the hyperplane with the maximum margin is called the optimal hyperplane. Non-linear SVM. If the data is linearly arranged, then we can separate by using a straight line. But for non-linear data, we cannot draw a straight line. Consider the below image. We have a non-linear data. So to separate these data points, we need to add one more dimension. For linear data. We have used two dimension x and y, x and y. So for non-linear data, we will add a third dimension z. It can be calculated as z equal to x square plus y square. By adding the third dimension, the sample space will become as below image. Non-linear SVM. So now SVM will divide the dataset into classes in the following way. Images. Since we are in the 3D space, hence it is working like a plane parallel to x-axis. X-axis. If we convert into 2D space with z equal to 1, then it will become as. Hence we get a circumference of a radius 1 in the case of non-linear data. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you understood about classification and support vector machine. We will see the next topic.